Jose Reyes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ball 1. Two and 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Right, rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
In now, number 30. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. The swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore. Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
High in the air out to center field. Newsom moves over. And the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Christian Bethancourt. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount on this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not digging in once again, Bryant Tyner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Bryant Tyner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. Here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Hit hard on the ground to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Mark Piazza 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. To short. To his left. Hobbs. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Clint Hobbs. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Stepping up now, Justin Upton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A 1-1 now to Upton. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Ready once again, Quinn Newsom. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Scooter Gennett is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from it.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Freeman is on his way home, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Brian Brinkley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
26. Brian Brinkley.
Striding in once again, Rob Anderson. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Rob Anderson.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is fouled at the plate. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thighs so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. On to Freeman. A double play.
Now batting, number 1.
Into the box now, Rosario. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting,
stepping in and ready for another
34.
shot. Number 34. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Mets leave 1, but they're up 1-0. In now, Boyce McHenry. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Boyce McHenry.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Reyes will take this one for the first out.
Third baseman, number 24.
Digging in, Luis Valbuena. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the stadium store located on the main concourse to pick up all your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Ready with the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. We'll chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Aaron Hill will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Fly ball out to right field. Tyner moves over. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Clint Hobbs.
Now at the plate, Clint Hobbs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mets out in front, 1-0. Luis Avilan enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Another try at 2-2. Now a ball lined foul up and over the Braves dugout.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at Balbuena. How about that?
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Standing in now, number 30. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Newsom ranging back to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Tyner.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Into the box, Brian Tyner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Upton. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A little bouncer. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Newsom looks up. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. His second home run of the series. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, they say hitting's contagious, but I didn't know home runs were. Third home run in a row by this team. They have got it working right now.
Pierre Deutscher gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Pierre Deutscher. The batter.
Into the box now. Mark Piazza hit high in the air down the right field line. McHenry on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 55, Rob Anderson.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. From the stretch, Rob Anderson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up. Boy, those are the pitches you hate to miss. A hanging changeup right there. He's going to think about that for a while.
The 2-2 one more time. Bounce to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. So coming to the plate, Justin Upton. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
Ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Upton awaits the 1-2. A swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Number 5, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Hit out towards second. Right there is Reyes, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in, Quinn Newsom, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. David Wright swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Digging in and looking for more, Rosario. He singled his last time up. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 34.
Dribble Cabrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Rolando Henderson takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. On the ground up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Right fielder.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Boyce McHenry comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in, Luis Valbuena. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2. And the Braves now are down to their final strike. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 9 hits with 1 error